It's taken me a while to get used to some of the abbreviations commonly used in text messages, but I now know that LOL means laugh out loud, IDK means I don't know, and SMH means shaking my head. I did a lot of SMH last week once March ended and the historic nature of the heat wave in the second half of the month became apparent. The first heat records in the West occurred on March 16th and continued in waves for 11 days, eventually spreading as far east as Pennsylvania and South Carolina. The early development of the burst of subtropical warmth can be seen on this water vapor satellite loop, which captures high altitude temperatures. The red and maroon blob represents the warmth building eastward as weather systems were forced to track around its periphery. Let me start with the monthly state records. At least preliminarily, these 16 states either broke or tied their all-time March temperature record. Before this heat wave, the highest March temperature on record in the U.S. was 108 in Texas back in 1954. At least one place in the U.S. tied or broke that national record on 5 separate days during the heat wave, including March 20th, when 4 different reporting stations in California and Arizona hit 112, which, incredibly, is only 1 degree shy of the national April record of 113. Now, breaking long-standing statewide monthly records is hard to do, and when it happens, it's usually by just a degree or 2. Here's by how many degrees these statewide records were broken. Some 3s, 4s, 5s, a 6, and an 8. This is not normal. Given that so many states set March temperature records, no surprise that many cities did too. Here are some of more than 180 places in 26 states with data since at least the 1960s that tied or set new March records. In Phoenix, St. Louis, and Omaha, the new March record also tied the record for highest April temperature. Think about that. This time of year, averages are increasing fast, a degree every 3 or 4 days, and a temperature in March equals the highest on record in April? Definitely SMH. Other notables that caught my eye, Las Vegas tied or broke their March record 9 days in a row, maxing out at 98, while Flagstaff tied or set their March record 10 days in a row, topping out at 84. Other major cities that set new March records include Denver, Boise, Albuquerque, where the new March record also exceeded the April record. Here in Pennsylvania, that's Pittsburgh. The 84 ties the all-time March record previously set in 1929. Though the official March 2026 numbers won't be released until Saturday, it's a pretty good bet that it'll be the warmest March on record in the lower 48. Here's a preliminary look showing where March 2026 will rank compared to the last 130 plus years, courtesy of climatologist Brian Brettschneider. Maroon means warmest March on record, red means top 5, orange top 10. We'll cover this officially in Climate Watch a week from today. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment with more.